The center was established in 1989 to really address the need in research and education in the analog and mixed signal integrated circuit design.
The key point really is that this model has been tested and truly works for all the parties. Most sponsors, once they affiliate with a center, stay with center.
The value of CDADIC for us so far has been the ability to work really closely with industry members. So there are several companies involved in CDADIC, and they send members to the meetings. We meet with them every 6 months, and then in between we can have phone calls and email conversations. They give us both useful technical perspective as well as trying to make sure that we're consistently focused on solving real problems that they see in the industry.
Well, every year I come, there is something new, and certainly it's always very exciting to see the work progress and see that we actually have an influence is important for us, meaning that we can select what type of work gets done, and we also get to see things that we wouldn't see otherwise because they are a little bit off the beaten path for what we do. So these combinations of having an impact and also seeing things that are different, I find it very interesting.
An essential part in this is to create a world-class, industry-ready workforce through education and training of our students in collaboration with our industry partners.
We've been very impressed with the CDADIC students that we've brought in. It's typically, instead of multiple years to get somebody ready to help on things, it's more of a matter of weeks, 6 or 8 or 10 weeks to get them used to the simulator, get them used to the process. But most of the students all of the students that we've brought in from CDADIC have done their own layouts, are very used to using a wide variety of simulation tools, and so really it's just a matter of getting them used to our particular environment.
Students who we turned out 20 years ago are now big shots in industry, and they support CDADIC.
The evaluation program has done studies sponsored by NSF to look at the outcomes of these centers and to look in particular at students and at how well they are received by companies who hire them. And we've done research to figure out why companies hire students from centers like CDADIC. And the reason they hire most of them is that they know that the students come with some industry perspective. Every other year I put together a compendium of technology breakthroughs which are nominated by industry. People that come to this meeting read a very strict definition, tight definition for what is a technology breakthrough or advance. And if they think that something at the center meets that definition, it'll get in there.
And CDADIC has always been well represented in these compendium editions.
One of the things I like about the CDADIC conference is that it's a much smaller group, and we spend a day and a half or 2 days together, and so I've gotten a lot of one-on-one or one-on-two, one-on-three time with professors who I have developed a personal relationship with in a way that it's almost impossible to do at RFIC or the JSSC conference or something like that. There's just so many people at those big conferences that you may get 10 or 15 minutes with somebody, but you seldom are going to sit and chat with somebody for 3 hours about things. And basically every time I come to one of these conferences, I get those kinds of opportunities with some of the best professors in my little sub-area.
I think CDADIC is kind of a very special conference. I like this kind of small conference. Like a lot of people can directly talk to you. So I talk to all the industry members. They came here and a lot of faculties. So they can directly give you feedback about what they think of your project.
You get the engineers away from their location in a nice, relaxed environment. And I think, people start brainstorming ideas, and I think it's great. So I think the retreats are awesome.
Our current focus of the center is to create novel solutions for future generation of analog, RF and mixed signal integrated circuits and systems for a broad range of current and emerging application domains that are of socio-economic importance. And this includes communications, sensing, transportation, smart cities, bioelectronics, and more generally, Internet of Things.
I'm very grateful for the support I got for a quarter of a century from them.